Taraba State here present, former speakers that are here present, and former members, head of the security agencies that are here present, organizations in the state, my laws, spiritual and temporal, chairman of local government councils, members of civil society and other non-governmental organizations present, members of the fourth estate of the realm, that's our friends, the press, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am indeed delighted to, on behalf of the leadership of the honorable members and the management and of the staff of Taraba State House of Assembly, welcome His Excellency, the Governor of Taraba State, Dr. Agu Kefas, and all the members of his entourage to this hallowed chamber for the annual ceremony of laying and presentation of 2024 appropriation bill. The significance of this cannot be overemphasized. This is because since the assumption of his office on 29 May 2023, it is the first time this Honorable House is privileged to play host to His Excellency, the Governor, as he presents the first budget of a 4-year Dr. Abu Kefa's administration in the state. Secondly, it is also of interest to all seated here to note that the ceremony you are about to witness is provided for in Section 121 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. This section provides inter alia that the governor shall cause to be prepared and lay before the Honorable House the financial estimates of revenue and expenditure for the state annually to be processed and passed as appropriation law of the state for the year in question. It is therefore a constitutional responsibility to be performed by His Excellency here today. Your Excellency, my colleagues, honorable members, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me at this juncture to acknowledge in summary the performance of this administration since it took over office May 29, 2023. The positive actions of this administration includes just but a few. Because of time factor, I cannot enumerate all. 1, the introduction of compulsory free education in the state at both primary and post-primary levels, including the 50% reduction of tuition fees to our state-owned tertiary institutions. You will agree with me that this is very, very important as it affects even the poorest that cannot afford sending his or her child to school. 2, to underscore the administration's concern for the plight of the poorest and most vulnerable, His Excellency the Governor has remodeled the abundant market and convert it to palliative market where goods and services will be subsidized maximally for the needy. The use of His Excellency's background as a military has also helped seriously in reducing the rate of criminality and crimes in the state. The injection of new blood into governance by the use of our youths and women to constitute the state cabinet and also at local government council is also one of the things that is being applauded all over.
His Excellency the Governor has constituted all-inclusive cabinet as it reflects multi-ethnic and multi-religious composition of the state. Since assumption of office, this administration has embarked on aggressive search for partnership with both national and international development partners. This is because of its quest to transform the state. The administration has also placed high premium on the welfare and well-being of workers, as exemplified by the increase in salary, despite the fact that Taraba State, everybody knows that our revenue base is very, very low. But with the little that he has increased the salary and also given attention to pensions of retirees, both at state and local government level. His Excellency, the governor's military background has not beclouded his vision of democracy. Accordingly, he allowed and conducted local government elections free and fair, and all the 16 local governments in the state now are democratically constituted. General rehabilitation and reconstruction of infrastructure, including the Government House, Jalingo, T.Y. Danjumalos at Abuja, and selected schools here in the state capital and so many other areas, the remodeled markets and so many. If you are not privileged to find time and go around some of these projects, you may think nothing is happening. When you go and see see the type of quality, you agree that he's a man of taste, high taste. Your Excellency, since in less than 1 year, almost about 6 months of your administration, the lost glory of Taraba State is fast returning. Tarabians believe that, they believe in you, and they believe that at the end of your 4-year mandate, Taraba State will witness a total transformation in all sectors of life. As I conclude to welcome this welcome address, special mention must be made of the fact that Taraba State Legislature has occupied a very special place in the heart of His Excellency the Governor. This is demonstrated by not only by his body language alone, but by the realities on ground. For instance, His Excellency the Governor approved and released funds for the rehabilitation of this complex. In fact, if not because of the fact that we stopped the contractor because we want to perform this ritual fast, I'm sure by now the work must have gone very far. And also the increase in our monthly grant is also something that the House view it with high esteem. And also graciously paid all the backlog of the outstanding areas of outfit allowance to our staffs. In the same vein, is something that the House sees His Excellency as a true brother and friend to the House of Assembly. It is with great concern to also note this, to inform this Assembly that graciously His Excellency gave approval for the House to host 20. There is a mutual respect, harmony, cordial working relationship between the executive and the legislature in Taraba State. And this is facilitated by His Excellency's concern and passion for the state. Your Excellency, we must sincerely commend and appreciate you for this wonderful benevolent gesture. As His Excellency the Governor lays and presents before this Honorable House the 2024 Appropriation Bill, I wish to, on behalf of my humble self and my colleagues, promise His Excellency and Tarabians that an accelerated legislative action for passage of the bill into law will be done in order to ensure and maintain January to December calendar cycle that has been in existence. I therefore call on all the heads of ministries, departments, and agencies to be available for the defense of their estimates when called upon. Once again, Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome. It is my prayers that at the end of this event, you will all return safely to your various destinations. Thank you all, and God bless you. On this note, therefore, may I humbly and respectively invite His Excellency, the Chief Servant of Taraba State, Dr. Abu Kefas, to present before this Honorable House the 2024 budget estimates and thereafter lay them on the table. Your Excellency.
The Speaker, Taraba State House of Assembly, Right Honorable John Bonzena, the Deputy Speaker, Taraba State House of Assembly, Honorable Amadama Abdullahi, the Majority Leader, Honorable Jetro Yakubu, and other principal officers here in the House, the State Chief Judge, Justice Philip, Chief GT Katav, the permanent secretaries that are here present, heads of security agencies, local government chairmen that are here, former speakers, former members, Taraba State House of Assembly, distinguished invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I stand before you today with a sense of duty, responsibility, and optimism as we gather to present the budget for fiscal year 2024 for our beloved state, Taraba. This occasion marks a crucial moment in our journey towards sustainable development, progress, and prosperity. Before diving into the specifics of the budget, I would like to express my gratitude to the State House of Assembly for their unwavering commitment to the development of the state. Your tireless efforts and dedication to the welfare of our people have not gone unnoticed. And I'm confident that together we'll continue to build a Taraba that we can all be proud of. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, during this address, as it is the convention, I will review the performance of the 2023 approved budget before presenting the proposals of the next fiscal year. The full details of the proposals will be given to the Honorable House by the Honorable Commissioner of the Ministry of Finance, Budget and Economic Planning. Now, performance of the 2023 budget from January to September 2023. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, may recall that the Ninth Assembly of this Honorable House appropriated the sum of 173 billion 234 million 537,459 naira 40 kobo only for the services of the state government for the 2023 fiscal year. This was broken down into 74 billion 556 million 829,089 naira 15 kobo only for recurrent expenditure, while the balance of 98 billion 677 million 708,371 naira 25 kobo only was for capital investment. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, in the year under review, the change in the mantle of leadership that brought this administration on board and her priorities have necessitated the 10th Assembly to approve a supplementary budget of 206 billion 776 million naira 0 kobo only. As of 30th September 2023, provisional figures from ministries, departments, and agencies showed that a total sum of 87 billion 449 million 299,168 naira 59 kobo only accrued as revenue. This comprises of the following: opening balance of 11 billion 500 million naira 0 kobo only for government share of federal statutory revenue of 58 billion 800 million 942,068 naira 99 kobo only, an independent revenue of 8 billion 398 million 894,721 naira 14 kobo only. Others are aids and grants of 3 billion 435 million 651,209 naira 32 kobo only, and capital development fund receipt of 5 billion 313 million 811,169 naira 14 kobo only, out of which government had expended the sum of 52 billion 879 million 976,399 naira 60 kobo only on recurrent activities, and 46 billion 759 million 94,901 naira 44 kobo only for capital outlay. The expenditure profile shows that 13.9% of the total receipt went for recurrent expenditure and 12.3% went for capital expenditure. The total percentage performance of the budget, therefore, stood at 26.2% as against the expected 75% for the period under review. Owing to the performance stated above, the government has been able to execute the following projects as can be seen below. Agriculture. Mr. Speaker, Honorable members, during the period under review, the state government procured and distributed certified assorted seeds and mini produce storage bins to farmers free of charge. Government also provided 2,460 metric tons of assorted fertilizers to farmers as palliatives to cushion the effect of subsidy removal on petrol. Others include the provision of livestock supplementary feed and procurement of agrochemicals and equipment. Also procured and distributed anthrax vaccines to livestock farmers in the state to prevent zoonotic diseases. Payment of government contributions for IFAD livestock production and resilience support project, LPRESS, and Fadama Cares. Government also renovated staff quarters in the College of Agriculture and provided water supply within the college. Overall, the sum of 2,248,726,485 naira 0 kobo only was expended in the sector to improve agricultural productivity and ensure food security in the state. Works and infrastructure and transport development. In the works and transport sector, the government continued with the ongoing projects of the former administration within the period under review. The government funded the work on the dual carriageway Ukari to Kundi Road. Work has also progressed in Yerima Gaso, Dominion Road, Maraba Baisa, Abong Road, and Pamanga Taka Road. In the aviation subsector, government embarked upon the expansion of the Dambaba Sunte Airport. In all, the sum of 13,436,424,623 naira 76 kobo only were spent in the works and transport subsector. Healthcare delivery. In our resolve of giving Taraba citizens quality healthcare services, government provided the following interventions: completion of College of Nursing and Midwifery, procurement and distribution of essential drugs, installation of magnetic resonant images in Takum, Ukari, Bamboo, and Gembu, solar panel housing in 4 general hospitals, disease surveillance and response, procurement of hospital equipment and consumables, procurement of ambulance to secondary health facilities, and medical assistance to state indigent persons. The sum of 1,444,312,644 naira 41 kobo only was spent in the health sector. Education. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, in the period under review, my administration has remained proactive in our interventions in the education sector. The interventions cut across all the subsectors, namely basic, secondary, and tertiary education. Highlight of activities in the education sectors are key stakeholders in the education sector visited Rwanda and Finland on a study tour to understudy the education system for the benefit of the state. Remodeling of government primary and secondary school, especially Yamusala, government was also able to deploy the matching grants received from the Universal Basic Education Commission to projects in 2023 interventions. In the tertiary subsector, the support from TED Fund has enabled our high institutions to upgrade the infrastructure within the period under review. Overall, the sum of 148,797,737 naira 99 kobo only were expended in the education subsector. Water resources. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, in our craving to bestow a sustainable water supply system to the citizenry, government has continued to fund the Jalingo Primary Water Supply Scheme. Government has also provided wash facilities in schools, markets, motor parks, health center in some communities. The sum of 1,014 million naira, 0 kobo only, were spent in the water subsector. Governance. During the period under review, we remain committed to safeguarding lives and properties across the state. We stepped up our effort to ensure that our equitable, peaceful, and secure environment was guaranteed to our citizens. Other project activities carried out included the renovation and furnishing of liaison offices, provision of subventions and grants to Yangtu and Ngada special development areas and government companies. Also, government was able to procure some assorted vehicles for our logistics. In all, the sum of 12,531,478,063 naira 53 kobo only were expended in governance. The summary of this performance as spelled out from January to September 2023 were in various subsectors: agriculture, works and infrastructure development and transport development, health, education, water, governance, and others, including recurrent expenditure, a total of 87,449,299,168 naira 59 kobo was expended. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the budget I am about to present today is not just a financial document, it is a blueprint for the future of Taraba. It reflects our collective vision. It reflects our collective vision for a state that is economically vibrant, socially inclusive, and environmentally sustainable. 2024 budget estimate. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the 2024 budget estimate of the state aims to foster sustainable growth, social development, agriculture, and rural development, infrastructure development, governance, and public financial management. The preparation of the 2024 budget was guided by the following macroeconomic variables as determined by the federal government. 1. International oil price benchmark of $73.96 per barrel. 2. Oil production quota of 1.78 million barrels per day. 3. United States dollar exchange rate to 700 naira per dollar. 4. Inflation rate of 21% and a GDP growth rate of 3.76%. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, for the state services in the 2024 fiscal period, the government has estimated the sum of 311 billion 388 million 525,661 naira 96 kobo I repeat, 311,388,525,661 naira 96 kobo only. Revenue breakdown. The projected revenue of 311,388,525,661 naira 96 kobo only comprises of an opening balance of 3,500,000,000 naira 0 kobo, only representing 1.2% independent revenue, which also estimate of 27,830,439,124 naira 10 kobo, only representing 8.9% government share of the FAC of 110,428,967,192 naira 38 kobo, only representing 35%. Aids and grants of 23,136,199,346 naira 66 kobo only, representing 7.4%. Capital Development Fund receipt of 146,492,919,998 naira 82 kobo, only representing 46.4%. Independent revenue collection effort. The total independent collectible revenue is estimated at 27,830,439,124 naira 10 kobo, only in 2024 for the state to push up her collection effort over and above this estimate. Government ensures that all revenue collecting MDAs are given incentives that will make them quadruple their collection effort. Taraba State Internal Revenue Service should also ensure that this is done through enhanced monitoring and safeguards to check leakages. Expenditure. Total recurrent expenditure is estimated at 111,669,595,358 naira 59 kobo only, representing 35.9%. This is made up of total personnel costs of 56,659,880,300 naira 48 kobo only, and other recurrent costs of 55,19,715,058 naira 10 kobo only.
The 2024 budget has a capital expenditure estimate of 199
964.1% with the following sectoral allocations in accordance with the classifications of National Chart of Accounts. A. Administration, 29 679,825,126 naira 65 kobo, only representing 14.9%. B. Economy. 114,225,530,695 naira 85 kobo, only representing 57.2%. C. Law and Justice. 4,011,310,362 naira 0 kobo, only representing 2%. D. Social Services. 51,792,264,118 naira 87 kobo, only representing 25.9%. The 2024 budget deliverables, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, my administration came on board with 5-finger mantra of education, security, women and youth empowerment, infrastructure development, and health. The 2024 budget of the state will place specific emphasis on the following key areas. Education. Education is the bedrock of any progressive society. To this end, a substantial portion of the 2024 budget is dedicated to the education sector. We aim to enhance infrastructure in schools, improve teachers' training, and invest in educational technology to ensure our youth receive the best possible education. 2. Health. The well-being of our citizens is of paramount importance. The budget includes significant allocations to strengthen our health care system, improve facilities, and enhance the welfare of healthcare professionals. We are committed to ensuring accessible, affordable, and quality health care services for all Tarabans. 3. Agriculture. Agriculture remains the backbone of our economy. We will continue to invest in modern agricultural practices, provide support to farmers, and develop agricultural business initiatives. Our goal is to enhance food security, increase agricultural productivity, and create employment opportunities in the sector. Energy. Acknowledging the pivotal role of energy in our development, the budget addresses the need for sustainable and reliable energy sources. We are committed to investing in renewable energy projects, ensuring a stable power supply and fostering innovations in the energy sector. Mining. The mining sector is a crucial component of our economy for responsible mining activities and ensuring that the sector contributes to economic growth while prioritizing environmental conservation. Infrastructure investment. Infrastructure development is crucial for economic growth. The budget includes allocation for the construction and maintenance of roads, bridges, and other critical infrastructure projects. We believe that improved infrastructure will stimulate economic activities, enhance connectivity, and improve the overall quality of life for our citizens. Security. The safety and security of our citizens are non-negotiable. Adequate resources have been allocated to strengthen our security apparatus, enhance the capacity of law enforcement agencies, and implement community-based initiatives to ensure a safe and secure environment for all. Environment. Our ecological balance and mitigating the impact of climate change. The Greening Taraba project will focus on initiatives such as afforestation, reforestation, and environmental conservation. We recognize that a healthy environment is fundamental to the well-being of our citizens and the overall prosperity of our state. By allocating a significant portion of the budget to this initiative, we are making a strategic investment in the long-term sustainability and resilience of Taraba. This project will not only contribute to the preservation of our rich biodiversity, but will also create employment opportunities, stimulate economic growth, and improve the quality of life for our people. It is a holistic approach that aligns with global best practice in environmental stewardship. Furthermore, the Greening Taraba project will involve partnership with local communities, non-governmental organizations, and other stakeholders to ensure that our efforts are collaborative, inclusive, and effective. Together, we will work towards building a greener, cleaner, and more sustainable Taraba for generations to come. May the Greening Taraba project serve as a beacon of hope and inspiration for us all as we embark on this journey towards a more sustainable and prosperous future. Now, governance and public finance management. Government institutions will be strengthened. We will also promote transparency, accountability, and effective public finance management to ensure efficient resource allocation and utilization. The 2024 subsector allocation. In education, 43,208,878,849 naira 29 kobo only is allocated. That is 13.9%. In the health sector, 33 billion 54 million 686,848 naira only is allocated, and that is 10.6%. Works and infrastructure development, 24 billion 804 million 232,253 naira 17 kobo is allocated, and it's 8.0%. In agriculture and food security, 18 billion 853 million 852,081 naira 45 kobo only is allocated, and is 6.1% of the budget. Energy, 20 billion 128 million 684,804 naira 87 kobo only is allocated and is 6.5%. Environment, 16 billion 303 million 602,156 naira 16 kobo only, and it's 5.2%. Security, 8 billion 915 million 439,460 naira 59 kobo only is allocated, 2.9%. Finance, 34 billion 1 million 498,031 naira 65 kobo. Commerce, trade and industry, 8 billion 469 million 828,869 kobo, and it's 2.7% of the budget. Women Affairs and Child Development, 3 billion 290 million 457,186 kobo, and is 1.1% of the budget. Youth and Sport Development, 2 billion 641 million 288,762 naira 50 kobo, 0.8% of the budget. Governance, 65 billion 524 million 88,626 naira 70 kobo, and it represents 21.0% of the budget. Cooperative and poverty alleviation, 2 billion 397 million 442,559 naira 96 kobo, and represents 0.8% of the budget. Waste management, 2 billion 964 million 964,964 kobo, represent 1.0% of the budget. Water and Aquatic Affairs, 7 billion 675 million 794,293 kobo, represent 2.5% of the budget. Transport Development, 5 billion 434 million 837,833 kobo, representing 1.7%. Others, 13 billion 719 million 547,287 naira 67 kobo. The total budget which was read out is 311 billion 388 million 525,661 naira 96 kobo. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the 2024 budget of the state strives to advance the state's socio-economic development agenda through strategic investments in education, infrastructure, healthcare, agriculture, security, and governance. By prioritizing these sectors and implementing prudent financial management practices, the state will achieve sustainable growth, improve service delivery, and enhance the overall well-being of our people. Mr. Speaker and distinguished members, at this juncture, may I once again express my profound gratitude for your continued support and cooperation in our effort to improve the well-being of our people. It is therefore with great pleasure that I lay before this Honorable House the 2024 Taraba State Appropriation Bill that I title Budget of Moving Forward. To the tune of 311 billion 388 million 525,661 naira 96 kobo only. I call upon the honorable members of the State House of Assembly to consider and deliberate on the 2024 budget with the understanding that it represents a collective commitment to the well-being and future of our state. Together, let us continue to strive for excellence, innovation, and progress. Thank you, and may God bless the people of Taraba State and our great nation, Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. You may now proceed to lay the budget estimate on the table. give him the visitor's book to sign.